Hi everyone, it's Sintang Mayumi. For today's Christmas cards, I use Hello Bluebird Rooftop Reindeer stamp set. I'm going to use all the reindeers from the set and also the rooftop chimney. I will mount them on a clear blocks and I will stamp them using VersaFine Onyx Black ink on 90-pound Strathmore watercolor paper. I'm using 90-pound watercolor paper because I will fussy cut them after I color the images. That way they are easier to fussy cut and the paper is not too thick. I will also emboss the images using clear embossing powder and I will melt all the powder with my heat tool. I will color the images using my Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. I use my old Winkle Stella brush pen to pick up the colors on my clear blocks. I also use to blend the colors if I apply the color directly on the paper. I still have shimmer inside the pen, so when I apply the colors, it will also leave shimmer on my images. After I color the images, I fussy cut them using my Fiskars Soft Touch scissor. I also added glossy accents on their eyes and bells. Now for the background, this first one, I use my Kuretake Pearl watercolors. I picked 3 colors from the palette and I will add water on the pan to activate the colors. I did tape down the paper and forgot to tape down the sides too. So as you can see, the paper is warping while I'm adding the water and colors. But it will go back to being flat later when I dry it with my heat tool. I apply the colors on the paper and spray it with water and tilt the cutting board to let the colors move on the paper. For the second background, I used my Daniel Smith watercolors and added the black color from my Pentel watercolors later. I'm trying to get a aurora background in the sky and the reindeer is looking at it while on top of the rooftop of the house. I made two backgrounds using the Kuretake pearl colors. And I also made two backgrounds using Daniel Smith watercolors and Pentel Arts black watercolor. After these other two background dries, I splatter white paint with old toothbrush, and I did it in my bathroom so the white paint doesn't go everywhere on my desk. I will use Gina Marie Design Stitch Rectangle die to die cut my rooftop and backgrounds. I use my Memento Tuxedo black marker to add the lines on each sides of the rooftop that I die cut, and I also run the marker on the edges so you won't see the white edges on top. For the sentiments, I will stamp it on the bottom of the rooftop, and I use three of the sentiments from the stamp set and will stamp them with VersaFine Onyx Black ink and emboss them with clear embossing powder, and I will use my heat tool to melt the powder. I will also use Zizix Thinlits die, and it's called Tree Line. I will add the trees at the back of the rooftops. I will adhere everything on the panel using glossy accents. For the reindeers, I will use foam tape just on their upper part, and I will use liquid glue on the lower back so they have a little bit of dimension. And I will add the tree line at the back of the rooftop and cut the excess tree with my scissor. I will use double-sided tape and a little bit of glue to adhere my panels on my card base. The card base for these two backgrounds is 140-pound dark blue cardstock that I have in my stash, and then this other two is 140-pound ivory cardstock. I colored the white part on my panel that is not colored when I watercolor it. I use Memento Tuxedo black marker to cover or color the white part. And I did the same thing on the other card as well. I die cut another white panels that will go inside the cards because I used dark blue card base on these ones. I added the leftover reindeers in the inside of the cards as well. And the last thing to do is add stardust stickles on the snow on the chimney and on the rooftop. And my cards are finished. I have fun making these cards, and the reindeers are so cute. I love the stamp set. Let me know which one is your favorite. As always, thank you so much for always watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you like today's cards, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye. I have two more cards that you might like to watch on the side of the screen.